Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Um, it's a cloudy day here in New City. Yeah, that's right, we're just checking out some City Skylines 2. It's been a while since I made a video, and I've been playing this game quite a bit recently. Um, I'd been busy for a while, but I recently came back to this game and I was pleased to see that there's a lot of new updates. They seem to have improved the performance, and there's some new buildings as well. So let's dive right in. So this is my city. We're at 67,000 people right now. And if this is your first time seeing my city, and here's a quick tour. So this is the old part of town. This is what came first. And when we started to expand, we expanded this way and this way as well. So I think I may have mentioned in my last video that Forest Park here is inspired by Stanley Park in Vancouver, British Columbia. And we'll just go district by district. So we have Forest Crossing and Harbor Crossing here. Ignore the tornado looming in the background. And yeah, like I said, it seems like the game is performing a little bit better than on launch, at least compared to how it was on launch. I have it on medium graphics settings right now, and my gaming laptop is nowhere near top of the line, but honestly, it performs fine. There's a little bit of slowdown and stuttering here and there, but it's more than playable, that's for sure. But I can understand the frustration from some people who have top of the line GPUs, and they say that this game isn't really optimized for their top of the line hardware, but plays just fine on my trusty old gaming laptop here. Anyway, so next is Duke Harbor. It's a little bit of a lower density, uh, nice harbor front neighborhood here. And if we keep going this direction, I've added some new farms. And if we continue going over this way, we have Hamilton Gardens and University, and Lake City, another more suburban, lower density, a little bit of higher density developments, but mostly low density. And over here, this is where the money is made, our resource exploitation lands. So it's a very important component to our city's economy. So I think the main thing I wanted to show off in this video is some of the new transportation modes that I've built in the city. So I think where I left off in my last video was I had just built this railway, and I only had cargo trains at the time. But since then, I've added some passenger lines as well. So I have two passenger lines, one that runs 24 hours, so day and night. And I also have a line that goes just during the day. So this is one station here. And the other station is over this way. So we can see where our trains are at right now. And of course, passenger trains share the same railway with the cargo trains. So sometimes they do get backed up. So I actually built this adjacent to the platform. There's this raised track here that the cargo trains can use. So took a bit of trial and error just to figure out what works. But yeah, another thing I wanted to show off is one thing I've been having some fun with is kind of solving traffic bottlenecks as they come up. So I'll give you an example. When people come into the city over this bridge and they get off the highway, well, the highway ends here at this intersection, there was a lot of traffic volume, and it was kind of forming a bottleneck. So I built a few viaducts, also inspired by Vancouver, British Columbia. So have the Maple Viaduct off the Maple Highway here. And if we go over to the other side, this was also, this intersection was also pretty significant traffic bottleneck. So I built another viaduct over here, the Lakeshore Viaduct. So provides some relief to the main thorough routes, and also you can take this gate one-way street here as kind of a shortcut. And these viaducts are all one-way roads because that seemed to be what was really what was needed. And it ends here, so it branches off and ends on Elm Street. There's a couple different exits here. And there's also, speaking of Elm Street, there's also the Elm Street bypass here, so you can go up through and bypass. It's faster than taking some of the main roads because there's a lot of traffic lights, so that's one way to bypass all the lights. And yeah, as far as like I said, I've been, and you probably noticed that I've been having some fun with the um, roads and highways. There's another pretty nasty traffic bottleneck. I built this off ramp, and there was a lot of traffic coming off the highway here. And this was an intersection that was getting really backed up with traffic. So I changed it to a medium roundabout, and it actually seems to flow. The traffic seems to flow a lot better with this roundabout here. So, um, yeah, there was something else that I wanted to show off. This is pretty cool, actually. We can follow this train, and I just like this, doing this sometimes, just following the train, letting the game camera follow the train like that. Getting real close down to street level here. And it really makes the city come alive, feels like. Oh, that's right. I wanted to show off one more thing that I've built since the last video. And that is this highway here, the Autumn Highway. So actually, I should change this off-ramp. Now it has the correct name. So yeah, the Autumn Highway, instead of driving all through the city to get from point A to point B to go across town, this highway lets you go across town a lot faster. Um, for one thing, you don't run into as many traffic lights, and also the speed limit is higher, so it takes you where you want to go faster. And all these janky looking interchanges, those are all custom. I find that the interchanges that come here, these presets, they're way too big and unwieldy to be really that useful. So I like to design my own. And the highway goes all the way to our last stop in this video, which is the New City Airport. So, yeah, I've been, like I said, I've been having a lot of fun with this game, and hope to continue playing it. And I do hope that they continue coming out with new updates. And yeah, I definitely recommend it. I'd say at this point, it's an 8 out of 10 game. Um, and if you enjoyed City Skylines 1, I definitely would say give 2 a try. It's much improved since launch, and I just think, I mean, it's such an aesthetically, visually pleasing game as well. Sometimes I just like to, yeah, pan around and kind of just zoom out and see what I've built. And so yeah, I think for what's coming up next, I'm going to continue to expand my city to the end of this island here, and I may even go over here next to this to the mainland here. I might purchase some more tiles and see where that ends up. And oh yeah, had a real bad forest fire here um, not too long ago. And before I eventually built this firefighting helicopter depot here. But before I had helicopters to dispatch to fight the forest fire, I only had fire trucks. So I had to build these dirt roads, like kind of like fire watch access roads, if you will. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I've been kind of deliberately not watching a lot of other content on this game or streamers play this game. I've been really trying to play it blind, going into it blind and figuring out things for myself. And as I said, it's been a lot of trial and error, but um, it's been pretty enjoyable. So if you stuck around to the end of the video, I want to say thanks very much for watching, and I hope you catch the next one as well, whenever that will be. So, thanks again.